Madam Chibuzor, your mic is muted.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Hello, ma.
hear
Good
you.
morning, ma.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma.
I'm really happy to be here today. Admin, please, if you don't mind, we are having some noise interruptions from the background. Can you mute everyone so we can have a smooth session today? If that's possible from your end.
Yes, I've done that.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's really a pleasure to be here talking to business owners. This is what I live for. So I want to first thank the management of Affable Business School and Affable Homes for putting together this very important session. I want to thank the Managing Director, Mrs. Chidimma Akazue. I want to thank all the management, the admin, everyone who's worked together to do this. So before I start my session, I just wanted you to see a bit of who is talking, because I would turn off my video to share my screen. So you would hear my voice and you will see the screen. You will see what I'm presenting, but you will hear my voice. I want to be sure that everybody can hear me loud and clear. Can you all hear me?
I can hear you from my end. Good morning.
You can.
Yes, we
Thank
can hear
you.
you, ma.
Thank you. Thank you. So I will just go over now to share my screen. So today we are going to be talking about inventory and cash management strategies. Inventory and cash management strategies. So before I continue, I know that the admin has done a bit of introduction, but I'm going to introduce who we are. Like we can see here, I've said that we are not your regular accountants, we are accounting fix. Our focus is on small and medium scale businesses, like the kind of business you and I run, the kind of business that you do, the kind of business that I do. So we are deviating from the normal traditional way of bookkeeping, and we are going all out to support businesses physically and virtually. This is one of the virtual experiences that you are having, one of the virtual interactions you are having with us. So we are not the traditional accountants who only do physical. We do physical and we do virtual. We take pride in our in-depth understanding of the local business environment. As we are going to see today, everything that I will be teaching you, everything that we are going to be discussing is something that you can start applying today. Something that is really relatable to you, something that applies to you, something that you can implement now, what you can implement immediately. So we take pride in brilliantly infusing technology into accounting, and we are properly positioned to deliver excellence to you. So this is our founder. She's 9 years an accountant, 5 years a chartered accountant. She's a first-class accounting graduate. She's the best graduating student in her set, MSc Finance student. She's the founder of Accounting Fix. She is also the founder of Kids and Coins. She has trained over 200 business owners and counting. Her name is Chibuzor Lillian, and she is the person who is going to be talking to you today, this morning. This is our topic: This is our topic for today. Better inventory and cash management strategies for business owners. I assume that the people who are on this call this morning are people who run one form of business or the other, or people who have the intention of starting a business. So today, we're going to be looking at inventory management strategies. We're going to be looking at cash management strategies for people like you and I. I'm going to be taking everything slowly so that all of us can follow. Feel free to put your comments in the chat box so that I can see what's going on. If you are not following, put it there. If I'm too fast, put it there. If you have questions, we have questions towards the end of the session. So you can save your questions until then. But if you're not following, you can put it in the chat box so that I can rephrase or go over what I have said. These topics, we are going to be dealing with it under the following subtopics. What is inventory? What is inventory management? The inventory management technique, the problems of inventory management, and the better strategies that we can adopt. That is for the inventory management part. When we get to the cash management part, we are going to see the subtopics under the cash management. What is inventory? You know, there's a general definition and there's my own definition of inventory. So generally, inventory refers to goods or products a business has available for resale. I'm going to take it again. Inventory refers to goods or products a business has available for resale. Now, let me explain this. We all have different kind of businesses that we do. Some of us sell different vendors. We have people who sell beddings. We have people who sell furniture. We have people who sell back to school items. We have people who sell, we have realtors here, people who sell real estate. We have people who sell books, clothes, fashion items, jewelry, and whatever business that you are dealing in. If you open an office today and you buy table, you buy chair, you buy generator, you buy shelf, you buy curtain, you buy anything at all that you buy to decorate your business facility or to help your business function better, those things are not part of your inventory because you do not plan to sell them. You bought them for your own use. You bought them to use them. You bought the photocopier to use it to be photocopying. You bought the generator to be using it. You bought the table and chair so that you can sit on it and run your business. You have no intention whatsoever to sell it. It is not inventory. So I want us to get that clear. Those things form part of your assets. They are not for resale. The only thing you can classify as being inventory is what you have bought with the intention of selling it. I hope we are following. You are selling back to school items. You have bought school bag. You have bought school shoe. You have bought water bottle. You have bought food flask. You have bought different things. with the intention of selling it. That is what you classify as your inventory. So that when you are saying, oh, I have inventory worth this and this, I have inventory worth XYZ amount, be sure of what you are calculating. Can we all mute ourselves, please? Can we, please? So that we stop interrupting. Thank you. So when you are saying my inventory is worth 1 billion, my inventory is worth 30 million, please know what you are calculating. The only things that you classify as inventory for emphasis are things that you have bought for resale. Then, I want to also say that inventory can come in different forms. Inventory can come as raw materials. Inventory can come as work in progress. Inventory can come as finished goods. But the raw materials and work in progress inventory are for people in manufacturing, right? People who transform raw materials into finished products. So that is not, it is completely outside our focus for this training. But because we are talking about inventory, I felt I should mention it so that we all know. That is not what we are talking about today. We are talking about finished products that you have bought for resale. So if, for instance, you own a boutique and you go to Turkey, I want you people to answer this my question. Oh. Ada, for instance, let me use one name here. Okay, there's somebody here. Uchenna Amarachi, for instance, is a boutique owner and she travels to Turkey. When she traveled to Turkey, she bought 10 boxes of fashion items to use to restock her shop. But in that 10 boxes, one of it is for her personal use. Tell me in the comment section what constitutes Uchenna's inventory, if you are following what I have just described. I will give 1 minute for us to answer that, please. Tell me in the comment section how many boxes Uchenna has as her inventory. She bought 10 boxes. She traveled to Turkey. She bought 10 boxes of fashion items. One of the boxes is for her, the one she wants to wear. How many? 9 boxes. That is her inventory. So now we are clear on what inventory is and what inventory is not. Jibola sells electronics. Jibola ordered 10 cartons of chandelier lights from China. Out of those 9, he will use 2 to decorate his house. How many does he have for sale? Put it in the comment section, please. So I move over to my own definition of inventory. I say, for me, Chibuzor Lillian, my definition of inventory is that inventory is cash in product form. I will take it again. Inventory is what? Money, cash in product form. Cash in product form. You know that when you are a business owner, if you want to stock up your shop, what do you exchange? You carry the money in your pocket, give to supplier, supplier will give you goods. What have you done? You have simply said, exchange this cash for me in products, right? So that is why, for me, inventory and cash management are very, very important areas where a business owner should be careful. You as a business owner should be on top of your game. Like, you should sit on it and control. You should be in charge of your inventory and you should be in charge of your cash, because both of them are high risk areas. Inventory is easy to convert to cash. Once you carry inventory to market, what will you collect? You collect cash. Once you carry cash to market, what will you collect? To supplier, you collect inventory. Both of them are easily interchangeable, but both of them high risk areas in business. For me, your inventory is your money, is money. It's just that it's in product form. So I'll move over to the next slide now, so we can discuss what inventory management is. I want to take a minute to look at the charts. Gilbert is saying that he cannot hear anything. I don't know if it is from you or from us. If other people can hear me, please tell me you can hear me. Gilbert, you may need to log off and come back on, please, so that we can know whether it's from your end. What is inventory management? Inventory management is the general process around ordering, storing, and selling of your goods. Inventory management is the general process around ordering, storing, and selling of your goods. Let me explain what this means. Inventory management refers to, number one, how you determine what to buy. You are selling 19 different types of products. Now you want to restock. How do you determine what to buy? How do you determine the quantity you want to buy? How do you determine the person you will buy from? How do you determine the supplier, how they are going to ship it down to you? How do you determine when you are going to buy it? How do you determine how you are going to buy it? How are you going to store what you have bought? And how you are going to sell it? So, when we hear inventory management, don't just think that inventory management is just only when the goods arrive in your shop. No. Inventory management starts from deciding what you want to buy, the quantity you want to buy, where you want to buy, when you want to buy, how you want to buy, from who you want to buy, what quantity you want to buy. Okay? So that means that if you want to be on top of your inventory management, you should have your eyes all around these processes. If you are going to be in charge of your inventory management, you should have your eyes around all of these processes. Now, because we have different kinds of business owners in this meeting, in this training, we are not going to be talking about what supplier you want to buy from. How do you want to buy from supplier? What quantity do you want to buy? And all that. We are going to be focusing on what you do when the inventory is in your possession. Now, I want to assume that you know your supplier, you know what you want to buy, you know how you want to buy it, you know. Please, sorry, Augustine, can you please help us with muting yourself so that you don't interrupt our conversation? So we want to assume that you know where to buy, you know how to buy, you know everything. Now, this inventory is in your possession. It has landed in your store, your warehouse. Bam. What are you going to be doing from there? Are we following? If you're following, please tell me in the comment section that you're following.
We are following.
Thank you. So we have different inventory management techniques. We have different inventory management techniques. The first one we're going to be looking at is FIFO. FIFO, some people call it FIFO, some people call it FIFO, whatever you call it. But what it means is first in, first out. First in, first out. The first stock you purchase is the first stock you are going to sell. I bought 100 cartons of wine today. Tomorrow, I will buy 50 cartons. The next day, somebody wants to buy. Where am I going to start selling from? The 100 or the 50? Tell me in the charts. If you're following, tell me in the chats.
Please come again, ma'am.
First in, first out. That's what we are describing. Today, I bought 100 cartons of wine. Tomorrow, I will buy 50 cartons of wine. When somebody wants to buy from me, where am I going to start selling to them?
Your 100 cartons.
From
The 100
cartons.
cartons. From the 100
Yeah.
cartons. That means first in, first out.
First out.
So this first in, first out is sometimes is really good because it helps to reduce spoilage. The first items you buy are the first items you sell. So you reduce the chances of expiry. You reduce the chances of obsolescence. You know what obsolescence means? That the thing has gone out of fashion. Nobody wants it. It has gone out of fashion. You reduce the risk of damage. You reduce the risk of obsolescence. You reduce the risk of expiry. And it's really easy to practice, right? So you just know that this ones, I bought it today. When I want to start selling, I start selling from the one I bought tomorrow. When I finish selling the 100, I will now go over to the 50. That is simply what it means. This FIFO is really good for people that have certain kind of businesses. For example, perishables. If you are running a cold room, if you have a cold room now, and you are buying frozen food and stuff like that, FIFO is a good inventory management technique for you, so that the ones you bought earlier will not be under in the freezer and spoil. So you know that there are times when you keep things too long. For example, this cold room thing, when somebody comes to buy it, if they will not say, this thing is testing freezer. Has anybody ever experienced that kind of thing? Has anybody experienced when you buy something from somebody, you say, maybe pure water or something, you now say, this thing is testing fridge, it's testing freezer.
Yes.
Does anyone have that experience? Yes. So,
yeah.
For people who sell perishable items, people who sell things like provision, people who sell things like food items, it's really good to use first in, first out. The earlier you sell out the first things you bought, the better for you. Who is this person that is drawing on our screen? Okay. We go to last in, first out. Last in, first out is simply the opposite of first in, first out. People call it LIFO or LIFO. LIFO or LIFO. Last in, first out. We use the same example. I bought 100 cartons of wine today. Tomorrow, I will buy 50. If I want to start selling, which one will I start selling from?
50.
Last
The
one,
50.
50.
The last one, 50. So, now this LIFO, you know that when you are packing things in your shop, naturally, the things that you bought today will be on the outside, right? So sometimes for people who are selling, it is easier for them to just go and grab it, go and grab the one they bought today and sell. But again, like I explained, your kind of business should determine what method of inventory management you want to apply. If you are selling real estate, land no dey expire, building no dey spoil, cotton, television, some of those kind of things, you really don't care. You can use first in, first out. You can use last in, first out, depending on what you find convenient. We move over to the ABC approach. This ABC approach, I like it because it forces the business owner, like by force, it will force the business owner to sit down and think. ABC approach simply means that you need to categorize your inventory. The inventory that generates 80% of your revenue, you classify it as A. The inventory that generates 15% of your revenue, you classify it as B. The inventory that generates 5% of your revenue, you classify it what? As C. Now, when you classify your inventory under A, B, C, naturally, common sense will tell you that the one you should prioritize is which one?
A.
A.
Yes.
So somebody said in the chat that I should go over the ABC method. For the ABC method, that product, that item, that service, that's whatever that you are selling, that when you sit down and do analysis, now this thing, now they bring money for this business. So that is what generates 80% of your revenue. Classify it as what? A. The one that brings about 15% of your revenue, classify it as what? B. And then there are products you know that people know too they ask, oh, but make I just buy them once. Maybe in 2 months, you will just sell it once. Classify it as what? C.
C.
So like I said, naturally, the one that brings the highest revenue is the class A, and that is what you do what? You prioritize. That is what you focus your energy on. That is what you make sure that at every point in time you have it. At every point in time, you have plans to restock it. At every point in time, you don't want your customers to be coming and the thing is not available. You don't want your customers to be coming and you are telling them story. You don't want them to be coming and you are saying, oh, wait next week. Some of them cannot wait. You will lose that sale. So why I said I like it is that if you are a business owner, it forces you to sit down. Like you will sit down and do this analysis and find out which one works. Have you, as a business owner, experienced that sometimes we stock up things that nobody asked for? We spend so much money buying stock, doing things that nobody's even interested. If you're going to use this ABC method, as you are selling, so let me say you just started today, you don't even know what people want and what people don't want. But as you are selling, you will begin to see what they are asking. You will begin to see what brings the money. You will begin to see where the customer's interest is. When you do that analysis, it will help you make sure that you are on top of your game so that you don't keep telling stories. Oh, we don't have it today, come back tomorrow. People don't have patience. They don't have time to be coming today and coming tomorrow. Except that thing you are selling is long life and prosperity. They can buy it another place. The last inventory management technique that I want us to discuss is the just-in-time technique. So Apex Group, you want a recap on LIFO. LIFO is just last in, first out. Last in, first out. The last thing you buy is the first thing you sell. For the just-in-time approach, this just-in-time approach is for people who they don't want to, I beg, I don't have space. I beg, I don't want to pay for warehouse. I beg, where do I keep all these things? They want to maintain minimum inventory level. Minimal inventory level. They don't have time to be paying, time to be checking warehouse. So this one, oh, put security here, put camera here, do this one, do that. I beg. Customer, you want 100 pieces of this thing, I will order it for you. You will get it next week. As the customer places the order, they tell the supplier to supply. If you want me to take it again, I will go over it. Just-in-time approach. As the customer is ordering, the business owner is ordering from the supplier for the customer. They maintain just minimal inventory level. They don't have power to be doing all, like, you people know that there's a lot of wahala with inventory. They don't have time for all those things. They just want their peace of mind. Some people who do drop shipping do it. You will see them advertising products. They don't have it. When you order, they will tell you it will arrive next week. But you, who is a business owner, make sure that your customers have the patience. It is not all types of business that can do just-in-time approach. I cannot want to buy milk that I want to go and feed my baby this morning, and you are telling me next week. I don't understand. If we are talking about car, no problem. I can wait 1 month, 2 months. Abi now. If we are talking about wig, we can wait 1 week, 2 weeks before it will come. But it cannot be that my baby is hungry. I want to buy pap. I want to buy, and you are telling me to wait next week. So you check the kind of business that you're doing and know which of the inventory management techniques works for you. Are we following so far?
Yeah.
Are we enjoying the class?
Yes, ma'am.
Are we learning anything new?
Yes.
Yes.
Taking back to base.
Yeah, tell me in the comments, really. I want you to write it. If you're enjoying the class, if you're learning something, tell me in the chats, right? Before we move over to the next one. So we have common problems of inventory management. Common problems of inventory management. Poor storage. Poor what? Storage. You people know that when you buy items, it comes with manufacturer's instruction. How many of us used to look for manufacturer's instruction? You know where they say, store in a cool, dry place. There are some of manufacturer's instruction that will say, do not expose to heat and light. Have you seen those things before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Ugochukwu, you are enjoying every bit of it. We are learning and enjoying. Yes, so sweet memories, back to the drawing board. Yes, this is really good. Thank you, everyone. So let me just go back to the question I'm asking. When you buy items, you will see that the manufacturer will tell you how to store it. Please be sincere to yourself. Tell yourself the truth. You, that is a business owner that has been buying inventory, how many times have you checked to know that you are storing the items as the manufacturer has asked you to? You may not be able to have like the perfect storage, but do you even store it something close to what the manufacturer has said?
Not working up and down.
Have you people seen that sometimes when people want to buy this water dispenser, when the filled one, when people want to buy it, you see those ones that they sample outside, nobody used to carry that one. Even you, I know that some of you in this class, you don't used to carry that one. You will go inside and look for the one that is under the shelf. Look for the one that they use carton to cover. Look for the one that, when you even want to buy bags of pure water, the one they sample outside, you don't used to touch it. Why? Tell me why you don't used to buy it.
Because sun has damaged the content.
Because sun has damaged it. Okay. Another reason. Who else? Any other person wants to answer?
I didn't hear the question clearly.
When you want to buy some things, it has been exposed to dust. Now, the same thing you do in other people's business, That is what people do in your business. When they come to buy things, they know where to go and look for the items. All those ones you sample outside, you expose it to sun, you expose it to heat, you expose it to dust, you expose it to everything. People will leave that one and they will go to the one that they say store in a cool, dry place. They will go to that cool, dry place and collect what they want to buy.
Yes, sir.
You expose your things, your items to harsh weather. Sometimes you even expose your goods to rain. Who will buy it? If that thing is supposed to have a shelf life of 12 months, by exposing it to harsh weather, you have reduced the shelf life. Sometimes, let me take for example, some people that sell shoe and bag, you will see that the shoe and bag will still be in your shop and is already peeling. Who will buy it? Some items will just be in your hands and they're already spoiling. So when you buy items, if you are a business owner and you want to be serious with your inventory, take note of your storage facilities. Use pallets, use shelves, use pallets. So if you have the warehouse or space to use pallets, even if water spills on the floor, even if, you know that when some people want to buy, they will say, no, rain has spoiled the carton for this one, they will not carry. Even you, some of the things you want to buy, you say, no, rain has spoiled it. How do I want to carry it? I cannot carry it too. Even though you can carry it, but you will say, no, you cannot carry it. You want the one that is in perfect condition. You want the good one. The same way you want the good one, that is the same way your customers want the good one. So it is your responsibility to make sure that you store your items in a way that the customers are pleased, are enticed to buy it. This poor storage is going to lead me to the second point, which is loss or damage. Have you noticed that sometimes the way you store items damage it? You will see how people will stack things on the shelf, stack it, stack it, stack it, stack it. As you want to remove one, everything on that shelf is on the floor. Everything goes off. Sometimes when you pack things in the carton, by the time you now remove the carton that is under, the things inside that carton, half of it has broken. Who will bear that loss? Is you, the business owner. Is you. How much is your profit that you items to damage? How much is your profit that you allow? Because when those things break like that, both the capital, both the profit, everything is gone, right? So we have to be careful. Thefts. This one is a general problem. The people that are selling for you want to steal from you. The people that pretend to buy, they want to steal from you. You even go home. By the time you come back in the morning, they have broken into your shop. They have carried things. Everybody wants to steal from you. Some of these things, you have control over it. Some of them, you don't have control over it. But these are the problems that a business owner faces with inventory management. We're going to see what we can do when we get to the strategies to implement. We're going to be finding solutions to some of these problems. Expiry, like I said, nobody wants to buy anything that is expired. But you, that is the business owner that is stocking up your shop, the responsibility is on you to make sure that what you are buying from your supplier has at least a long time before it expires. We are in November. You want to go and buy some things, and the expiry date is already January. Who will buy it if you don't sell it? Between now and January and you don't sell it, who will buy it? Who will buy it? I'm asking you, who will buy it? Nobody. So when you, as the supplier, you are buying things, check expiry dates. Check expiry dates. It is true that some of our suppliers and manufacturers, they are not even truthful, but do your part first. Do your part. I know that some of these things that we are talking about here are the things that we already know. This class is refreshing your memory and making you to remember what you have what you have been ignoring, the things that you have taken for granted, but they are affecting you. That is why we are here talking about them. If the goods expire in your hands, who will you sell it to? You will either throw it away, or if you even sell it to somebody at night, in the morning, they will see it and they will return it to you. And another day, they will not come. They will not buy again. If anybody is telling them, go to your shop and buy, they will say, no, that woman that used to sell expired something. And as they are saying it, they are spreading it to other potential customers. So for you to protect your integrity and protect your own reputation, be careful of what? Expiry. Another problem that inventory management is no record keeping. You see this one, I don't even want to talk about it, because when I start saying now, they'll say, yes, it's because your accountant. Yes, it's because business owner, keep your record. Record your items. As they come in, record it. As you sell it, record it. It is this recording that will help you to know which one is fast selling. It is this recording that will help you to know the one that is giving you 80% of revenue. It is this recording that will even help you to identify when to order again so that you don't run out of stock. It is this recording that will even help you to recognize when things are beginning to miss in your shop. Do your recording. Record it. If you don't have money for software, carry pen and paper, buy long notes, use exercise book, start somewhere, do what you can do. No technology adoption, that's the next point. I'm talking about record keeping, and I have just said you can use exercise book, but you know that there is only an extent exercise book can go. Your size of business will determine what you should be using. Some of you here are big CEOs. Big CEOs. You will not want to invest money in technology. To employ one person that will be doing data entry for you, that you can even pay 40K a month, you will not do it, but you will be losing money. In 1 month, you have lost 100,000. In 1 month, you have lost 500,000 from thefts, from pilferage, from different things. But employ technology and employ one person to be looking after it, you will not do it. CEO, apply technology, adopt technology. Please help your business. If your business has grown to the size that requires technology, do it. It is money that they're using to chase money. Don't want to eat everything by yourself. Employ people to help you. Phantom or no trace issues. For this one, have you ever been in your shop and somebody is coming to buy something and you are looking for it everywhere? You know you have this thing. You know you have it. You know you have not sold it. Where is it? Nobody knows. Did somebody steal it? You don't know. Did you use it? You don't know. Did it grow legs and walked out of your shop? You don't know. These are the common problems of inventory management that a typical business owner is facing every day. Now, we have itemized all of this. I'm going to go to the chat box and see what people are dropping there. And then we'll go back and check and look at the solutions to all of these problems. Okay, somebody is suggesting use stock card or big card. Yeah. Yeah. So, what are the better strategies for us to use? Number one, have names for your products. If I say this, you will be asking, which one is have name for your product? Hair vendor, fashion designer, metal fabricator, furniture maker. Have names for your products. have names for it. You will go to China, you go to Vietnam, you import 100 designs of hair. You will not name it. If I say I want hair, you will send me the 100 designs. Who has time to be? I don't have data. Don't be sending me 100 designs. You think I have time and data to be looking at all those things? Before I will finish looking at 50, my child is already crying. I will leave you and your 100 designs and go and attend to my baby. By the time I come back, I'm not interested again. I've moved on to another thing. I'm distracted. Have names for your products. If you import 100 designs of hair from Vietnam, sit down and name it. Emerald hair, chicken peri-peri hair, bones, name it. Whatever you want to call it. Akugo hair, Mma hair, Ojugo hair, Igbo hair, whatever you want to name it. Brown and beautiful, name it. So that when somebody wants the product, you say, which one is it? We have this one. As you're even posting it on your page, you are putting the name there. Fashion designer, name your outfits. Ugeze sets, Queen Darlene sets, pretty something sets. Anything you want to name it, name it. If I want to buy from you, once I see the name, I already know what I want to buy. If I come to your WhatsApp, I'll just tell you straight up, I want Queen Darlene sets. You send it to me. Within 5 minutes, we have changed the account number. I've paid the money to you. You collect your money. I collect my clothes. Everybody's happy. But no, you will not do it. You will send me all the 100 designs you have in your shop. I don't have time to be looking at all those things. I don't have power. It's Queen Darlene hair I want to buy. You that is doing furniture, name your items. Name it. Have you ever seen any big company in Nigeria, in any part of the world, that does not have name for what they are selling? Have you ever seen any big company? They will just bring out products, put it in the market, no name. Have you seen it before? Name your products. If you don't name your products, if imagine that somebody comes into your shop and you have to bring out all those 100 items for the person to choose. Where do you have power to be doing it? And after all those, looking at all those 100, they will say they don't like anyone, they will go. But if you name it, you can even put it on a catalog. When the person sees the one they like, you go straight to where it is and pick it. By the time you offload 100 items for 4 or 5 customers, share the carton will still be okay. It will steer now. The items will need retouching. Number 2, tag your products. Tag your products. Depending on the kind of business that you are doing, fashion designers, the hair vendors, some of these people that I'm talking about, tag your products. There are these simple things that you can use to tag. I don't know, there's a tool, you just press it, the tag enters on the clothes. Tag your products, give it a name, put the name on it. Mirinda dress, blue. Fanta dress, red. Pepe dem gang, this thing. Tag it. Tag your products. If you tag your products, it is easy for you to count it. It is easy for you to know which one is missing. It is easy for you to know which one you have sold. It is easy for you to know which one you are restocking. It is easy for you to know which ones that customer wants. Are we following? Are we still here?
Yes, we are.
Sure, we are. Yeah.
Okay. So, the next one is what? Buy your own products. Madam, I know that you are the CEO. I know say no be me open business for you. Oh. I know say no be me go tell you what you go do. I know open business for you. But buy your products. You are selling handbag. You just stay in your shop morning till evening. Hey, there's all one bed tomorrow. You just carry one of the handbag and move. You are selling hair. You are selling food stuff. You carry one penta of rice and be going home. You are selling meat. You are you have cold room. You have whatever you are selling. Buy it. Buy it. Put your money there and buy it. If you want it, buy it. If you don't buy it, before you know what is happening, your salespeople will help you to be. If they see that you are collecting things, before you know what is happening, them too, they will start collecting. When things start missing, who would you hold? If you ask them, they say, but it was you that collected it the other day. Will you say no? How would you know the one you collected and the one you did not collect? But if they see that you are collecting something and you are putting your money there, fear yourself, no go agree. Make them do carry waiting you they sell, go their house. But if you don't do it as you are doing it, they are watching you. Even your family and friends, they are watching you. The day you now say pay, it will be problem. If they want to now collect their own, how can you tell them to pay when you have used the business to do bonanza for yourself? Let everybody do bonanza now. But if they see that you are collecting and you are paying, the day they want to collect, they will drop money and they will pay. The next thing I want to talk about is taking of stock. You see this stock taking, I can use the whole of 2 hours to talk about it. Dear business owner, take your stock. Take your stock. I know it is hard. I know it is really hard because you cannot live, maybe you don't want to ignore customers and be counting stock and be doing all that, but please take your stock. If you need to come on a weekend to do it, the day that customers are not coming, please come. If you need to outsource it to external companies like Accounting Fix, you can do it. If you need to bring somebody to do it, but take your stock. It is taking stock that will help you to know what you have, number one. It is taking stock that will help you to identify that some of the items that you have in your shop, they have gone out of fashion. Nobody wants to buy it again. It is when you are taking stock that you will see how your salespeople stacked your products. That one is damaging the other one. That is when you rearrange it. Please, can you turn off your mic? Turn off your mic, please. John Obasi, can you turn off your mic, please?
Eh? Okay.
Can you turn off your mic, please? Yeah, thank you. That is when you are able to identify the stocks that are expiring. That is the time that you are able to know what is going on with your stock, know what you have, know what you are going to buy, know what is fast moving, know the ones that are slow. In fact, it's when you take stock that you even ask yourself, so all these things that I have in the shelf, some of it safe, so I cannot even sell it. Find time to take stock. You don't have to do it every day. Nobody has time to be taking stock every day. Schedule it. If you want to be doing it quarterly, if you want to be doing it 6 months, if you want to be doing it one month, if you want to be doing it pay as you go, immediately you get something new, you update it on your system. You just know how you want to do it. Then the next thing is arrange your inventory to improve visibility. Inventory management, like we explained earlier, it is the process from when you want to buy to the point where you sell. To the point where you sell. Some of you, the customer will come into your shop. They will be looking for what to buy. They will not see. Meanwhile, you have it. You have that thing. But they will not find it. Because of the way you arranged it. Arrange your inventory on the shelves to improve visibility. Sorry, I have to plug in my computer. So Arrange your inventory on the shelves to improve visibility. Keeping of records. I cannot overemphasize it. I'm sure that we have talked about it. Use cameras where you need to use cameras. There are things that you cannot stop, but you can reduce. There are things you cannot stop, but you can reduce. If people in your shop are aware that you have camera, they will be careful. I'm not saying they will not want to do what they want to do, but they will be careful. So we have more strategies. Automate, automation. That is why I have said invest in software. If you cannot invest in software, use the free ones. There's a free inventory tool that is called Canvas. It is free, you can use it. Zoho is free. There are other ones that are cheap. If you know that your business has grown to the point where manual recording can no longer do it, please automate. Arrange slow-moving goods with high-moving goods. You don't already know, say, if you leave this thing, you know, go sell them. You know those ones that form the 80%. Carry those ones that form the 5% and keep it by the side. Somebody may see it and like it. That way you are able to sell. You can make a combo of high and low selling goods. You already know that people don't used to like this one. But if I give it to them as a combo, maybe instead of paying 1,000, you give it to them as a combo. Instead of paying 2,000, you now tell them to pay 1,700. They will collect it. No, everybody wants something that is cheap. Everybody wants free money. They will say, okay, they will save 300 on it. They will collect and buy. That way, you are selling off your low-moving goods before they turn to dead stock. Offer discounts. Some of us, we want to gain the whole world. Sometimes you lose something. Instead of you to lose all the money, lose small. You know that this product, if you leave it here, nobody will buy it. Slash the price. Reduce the price. Offer discounts on it. People like free things. They will collect. They will buy. Instead of losing your entire capital, at least collect something. The big stores, they know how to do it. There are big shops when they know that something is expiring or that thing is due to be used today, they slash the prices and they put the shelf near the door so that once you are coming in, you are seeing it. But we will not do it. We want to gain all the whole world. You bought it for 1,000, you want to sell it 10,000. If nobody buys it 10,000, let it be in your shop. You will lose the money completely. So now that we've talked about inventory management and how the strategies that we can use to optimize our inventory management, we are going to be moving over to cash management. But before then, I want to have a feel of what this class has been for you. So far, how has it been? Can you tell me in the comments? Have you learned? Have you enjoyed it? Is there anything new? Is there something that you can start doing today that you have learned? Is it relatable? Is it practical? Can you do it? Do you have questions? Because we are going to be moving over to cash management. I'll give us 2 minutes to do that. I'm not seeing anything in the charts. The strategies, are they relatable? Are they things you can do? How has the training been for you so far? Have you got value?
Yes, ma'am. I've got powerful values and we are trying to also take my mind back to some of the mistakes I've made in my business now.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, thank you, Esther. Thank you, Apex Group. Oh, the class is lovely, no doubt, but I'm still waiting to relate, to understand how to relate this to selling real estate. Kelechi, we are talking about inventory management now. So, we are talking about inventory management now. So when we move over to cash management, you may want to relate that more to your real estate. This class is not teaching you how to sell real estate, right? It is not teaching you how to sell real estate, if you understand the topic that we are dealing with. Okay. We move over to cash management. And we're going to be dealing with cash management under these subtopics. What is cash management? Problems of cash management, and what can be done? What can you do? Who is interrupting us, please? What is cash management? Problems of cash management, and what you can do. So, cash management simply refers to how a business manages its cash flow to meet required functions and obligations. How a business manages its cash flow to meet required functions and obligations. How a business manages its cash flow to meet required functions and obligations. I want to pay salary. Where is the cash? I want to restock my shop. Where is the cash? I want to pay rent. Where is the cash? I want to expand. Where is the cash? We all keep asking this question. Where is the money? Where is the money? I have been doing business for 10 years. Where is the money? You are asking me. I should be asking you. Where is the money? This is because every business has its own obligation. If I ask you a simple question now, as a business or as a business owner, can you tell me, if I give you 10 minutes, for instance, and say everything your business is owing, maybe suppliers that you have not paid, taxes that you have not paid, permits that you have not paid, rent that you have not paid, things that you are owing. If I give you 10 minutes, if I put this class now and say 10 minutes, calculate it and tell me, can you do it? Most of us will be unable to do it. Now, if you do not even understand the functions and the obligations your business have, how can you plan towards it? How can you manage your cash towards it? How is it possible? That is what we have come here to learn today. So, we've got some cash management problems. As you can see, this guy has a stack of cash right beside him, but he's looking at his paper. The thing is not balancing. He's looking at it like he's not agreeing.
No connect.
As you can see his face. Yeah, kindly Infinix X65, please mute yourself, sir. Can you mute yourself? Thank you. So we have external cash management problems and we have internal cash management problems. For the external cash management problems, some of them are things that are outside your control. For example, currency fluctuation and exchange rates. All of us know what is happening right now. All of us know what is going on in Nigeria. You see this guy here with his pen in his hand with the paper. The money is not balancing. He's not agreeing. He's doing everything. The thing is not, as in, it will not balance. When currency fluctuates so much, you find out that some of the plans that you have made for your business will be altered. But that is something that is outside your control. Natural occurrence, for example, COVID-19. When COVID-19 struck all of us, some of us had to use our business money to eat first to stay alive, right? Those ones are things that you cannot control. You don't have any over. But there are things that you have control. Internal cash management problems. This is where we want to focus today. Cash flow mismatch. Cash flow mismatch. When I talk about cash flow mismatch, cash flow mismatch simply means that you are not collecting money as much as you are paying out. Your supplier doesn't give you credit, but because you want to sell, you will tell your customers, Carry, pay me in 1 month's time, pay me in 3 weeks' time. If customer is going to pay you in 3 weeks, but you have to pay supplier today, where are you going to get the money from? Cash flow mismatch. You don't get as much as you give. The next one is poor pricing. Sometimes we, out of competition, price ourselves into loss. There's somebody who is doing a business with you. You don't know where this person is buying from. You don't know the quality this person is selling. You don't know this person's customers. You don't know the internal operations of this business. Maybe this person is selling from their house. You are paying rent, 5 million a year. You have staff. You are paying salary. You are paying permits. You are paying matching ground. You are paying different things. This person is not paying all those things. They put their price 1,000. You put your own 900 because you want to do competition. Who has cheated who? Poor pricing. Poor pricing. The important thing is not to be shouting sold out. Sold out. It is good to shout team sold out. But the more important thing is to make sure that you have priced your products properly. Price your products correctly. Pricing is a complete, like if we want to talk about pricing, it's a complete lecture on its own because we have to break it down and you will see all the mistakes that you have been making with your pricing. When you want to do competition with price, make sure that all the expenses that person you are competing with is the same thing with the expenses you are making. Otherwise, face your lane, mind your own business. Look for your own customers. They will come, they will buy. Price yourself to profit. Stop pricing yourself to loss. Poor banking. Poor banking. Cash management problems. Poor banking. Up till today, some of us have problem with bank. We always quarrel with bank. Instead of putting our money in the bank, we tie it on our waist and be walking around. By the time you tie it on your waist, before you get to your house, you will see one clothes that you want to buy. Whether you need it or you don't need it, you put hand in your business money and buy it. Before you know what is happening, somebody will say, please, can you lend me urgent 2K? You collect money and put from your business money and give the person urgent 2K, and they will block you. They will not repay that money. Your business will be suffering. You will be carrying money around. You don't know what to do with it. At the end of the day, parents, you are telling your landlord to give you 6 months. At the end of the day, pay salary, you are telling your employees that you will pay them 10th of next month. Bank your money. Stop carrying cash around. In this era of technology, stop carrying cash all over the place. Bank your money. Bank it. Excessive withdrawal of business cash. 30 December don't reach. We must pepper them gang. If I pepper them January, even if I cannot be able to stock up my shop, I must pepper them. You withdraw money to the business where we say you never even stand gidibam. You want to suffocate it. You keep withdrawing and withdrawing and withdrawing. As I'm listing all these things, be checking yourself and know where you fall into. This is a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call for all of us, including myself. Your business money is different from your money. That is the next point, not separating yourself from business. There's one Igbo adage, they will say, "Isimpi di na bampi." Like, na me get everything, whatever I get, whatever, the business and me, we are the same. You are not the same. I know you will feed. I know you will eat. I know you will pay your children's school fees. I know you will meet your responsibilities and obligations. But please, stop excessive withdrawal. You want to do Dorime. Your business is not old enough to sponsor it, and you want to force it. You want to force your business to sponsor it. They are giving chieftaincy title to people that have been doing business for 30 years. Your business is 5 years old. You want to go and do chieftaincy title with them because you want to do competition. Separate yourself from your business. Separate yourself from your business. Your business money is not your money. Sometimes when people are online and they are doing some things, you will think it's their business money they are spending. It's not, though, it's their personal money. Some people have multiple side hustle. If you see some people spending money, it is not that business that they are pushing online that is giving them that money. Some of them are doing other things in the background that you don't know. Because you want to pepper them, because you want to measure up, because you want to show off. You want to tell them that you have arrived. You go and put hand in your business money. They will be looking at you. 2 years, your business will collapse. Their own will continue. Little investments. Some of us think it's only ourselves that we can invest. Invest for your business. Invest for your business. That is why I say separate yourself from your business. Sometimes save money from your own business, from the profit your business has generated. Map out some money and say, this one, I'm going to be saving it 6 months. I will use it to invest in so and so for the business. There are so many kinds of investments that you can do. And it is not outside the scope of this training. The day we want to talk about investments, we know we want to talk about it. That's not what we are here for today. But you can invest for your business. As a chartered accountant, when I'm working on people's business, there are some business owners that know what they are doing. When I'm working on their bank statements, I will be seeing income from shares, dividend from shares, dividend from things that they have invested. They are adding it. It's not their personal own. It's for the business. They're using it to push the business. Do investments for your business. It's not a crime. So, we are actually getting to the end of all of this. We have named all of the cash flow problems that we have. The internal ones, that's the one that you have control over. Now, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Number one, review your credit policy. Review your credit policy. Everybody understands how tough things are. This is no longer the time to be doing Mother Christmas and Father Christmas. Some of you have done jobs because you did not collect payments before that job. Up till now, they have not paid you. Sometimes, put your foot on the ground. Tell your customer, hey, madam, you know, we used to do this thing before, but now we now collect payments before we render our services. Some people will go, but the people that will stay will stay. Instead of you to do 10 jobs and you do not collect money for any of them, do 5 and collect money for 5. Sell your products and collect money for it. Review your credit policies. Some people that are coming to you to sell to them on credit, they don't have any intention of paying. They don't have any intention of paying. Collect your payments. Review your credit policies. Review it. Review it. Paste it on your shop. When we were small, we used to see this thing. They say, no credit today, come tomorrow. You think those people are stupid? They are not. Review your credit policies and paste it. Paste it where everybody can see it. When they walk into your shop, they will see it. That you no longer sell 30 days credit. You are now collecting money in advance. Price yourself properly. Until sit down and calculate the cost of everything you have imported from China. Calculate the exchange rates. Calculate the travel costs. Calculate your hotel bills. Calculate your flights. Calculate everything and share it on those products that you imported. The shipping and clearing. Those products, they have to pay for all those things. If you think it is too expensive from you to be buying from abroad and the exchange rate, look for a local supplier. Buy from the people that are doing groupage or wholesale. Whatever you do, make sure that you price yourself properly. Calculate your costs. Calculate. You don't know that everything that you are selling in your shop is from those things you are selling that you are going to pay your shop rents. It's from those things that you are selling that you are going to pay NEPA bill. It's from those things that you are selling that you are going to pay matching ground. It's from those things that you are selling. Price yourself properly. Don't let competition push you into pricing yourself to loss. You want to say you are team sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. Did you make any profits? Use POS. Some of you don't have any way to collect money from customers. If you are not around in your shop, your sales girl will have to call you, madam, please call your account number. The customer will be waiting. Maybe when they are calling you, your phone is inside, under in your handbag. You did not even hear it. You don't even hear when the phone was ringing. The customer will wait and wait and wait and go somewhere else and buy. You have lost that cash. You have lost that sale. You have lost that money. Your sales girl does not need to be calling you. Madam, please, customer want to buy. How much? Please call your account number. This one. If you have a POS, there are so many banks are ready to issue you POS now. So many fintechs are ready to issue you POS now. Use it. When somebody comes to your shop, they can simply put their card there and pay. And it will go to your business account. It will go there. This one is no longer the problem of, we are waiting for madam. She has not picked. Madam has not picked her call. It's only madam that can give us account number to pay. By the time you are waiting, your shop attendant, sharp, oh yeah, auntie, pay into this one. They will give their own account number sharply. Customer will pay there. You have lost money. You have lost money. I have said it before. It is money they are using to chase money. If you need to pay for the POS machine, pay for it. Separate yourself from your business. Go and open a business account. If you cannot open a business account, dedicate a particular bank account for your business. Most of you here have 4 or 5 different bank accounts. Dedicate one of it for your business. Dedicate it. Better still, go and register your business and open a proper business bank account. Print it very bold and paste it in all the 4 or 5 corners of your shop. Once customer come in, they don't need to be calling you on phone. They will know where to pay. They will pay. Separate yourself from your business. Bank your money. If you are using POS, that money will be going direct to your account. You will not be carrying cash around and be spending it anyhow. If you want to do your transactions, use the bank. The banks are there for us. Automate your transactions with software. Automate your transaction. Be issuing people receipts. Issue people invoice. Issue them receipts. We have different softwares that you can get for your business. We have the software that you can use for your retail business. We have retail softwares. We have softwares that we can use for different businesses. Different. Sage is there. Zero is there. The retail ones are there. If your business has grown to the point that you need to use a software, use it. Pay the money and use it. When you don't automate things like this, that is when you give your sales attendants the opportunity to be collecting money. You will be forming that you are the boss. Meanwhile, not them be boss. They will print their own invoice and put it in their bag because they know that you don't have to come to shop. You will come at 10 o'clock. You will sit for 2 hours. Once it's 12, you have carried your bag. You have gone home. Iyawo oga. I know say you be big madam. Sometimes put your eyes down and see what is going on in your shop. They know that it's only 2 hours that you spend in the shop. You come by 10, you close by 12. From 12 to 5 in the evening, na dem be oga. They print their own bank invoices and their own receipts. But if you are using a software, your software will generate invoices, generate receipts, and it will show the movement of your inventory. It will show that your inventory has reduced because it has been sold. It is easy for you to track and say, where is the money for this item? Where is the money for this item? Put a structure in place. That's the last point. Put a structure in place. Every day we hear how sales attendants, if you go to filling station, they have, even the people in the filling station, some of them have their own POS. Some of them, they will tell you, our network is down. Transfer to my own account. Business owner, put a structure in place. Write it boldly. Paste it on the door of your bank statement. Payments to this business is only allowed to so and so account number. Don't pay to any personal account. Put a structure in place. Use petty cash. Run your business using petty cash. If you are not always going to be there, introduce petty cash to your business. Issue receipts, issue invoice. By the time you keep doing it, your customers will know that this is how you work. When your sales attendant want to bring their own personal account, they will say, no, look at the notice on the door. They say pay only to this account. Put your phone number there. Paste it boldly. Some of you people will use chalk and write this thing or charcoal or black something. Customer will not even see the number to call. How much will it cost you to go to a computer center or whatever, business center? They will print it multiple, your name, your business, your account number, print it plenty, paste it everywhere. inside your business premises. Once your customers come in, they know who they are dealing with. Are you going to implement or not? Are you going to take action for your business or not? Are you going to start managing your business, your cash or not? Some of us don't plan. You know that your rent is going to, your shop rent is going to be due by January. So instead of you to be doing akawo, or you dedicate a particular bank account, at the end of every day, you put 3,000 inside. At the end of every day, you put 2,000 inside, so that by the end of 1 year, your shop rent will be complete. If you don't want to do a job with anybody, you can be doing a job with your own self. You can do a job with yourself by yourself. You put, most of us have multiple account numbers. You dedicate this bank account. This is the account I want to be using to be saving money for my house, for my shop rent. You don't collect ATM card for that one. Don't collect anything for that one. Just be making transfer from time to time. You go to the bank, tell them to print the balance for you. They will print it and show you. You will see that your money is there. That is proper planning. That is proper cash management. That is how when it's time for you to meet your business obligations, you will be able to meet it. In everything, our utmost concern is that we win as business owners. And that is what we are here to do, to teach us strategies that will help us to win as business owners. As I come to the end of this lecture, I have only one question for you before you ask your own question. And that question I have for you is, would you take action? Would you implement? If you have any questions, you can put it in the chat box. This is question time. I have asked my own question. Would you take action? Would you implement? If you have your own questions, you can throw them at me.
Can they unmute themselves and ask their questions?
Surely, if you want to talk, please talk.
Okay. Please, if you have questions, you can unmute your mic and ask your question.
All right,
Hello.
ma. Hello? Hello, ma.
Yes, please.
All right, I am Godwin Rosemary. You said something
Godwin
about,
Rosemary.
yes, ma'am. You said something about cash management problem, the external problem. So I
Yeah.
really would want you to treat that point, the point 2 again. You mentioned internal and external. So can you just kind of throw more light on the external
Which
problem?
one? Which one?
Cash management problem, the external and internal. So the external problem, can you please?
Yeah, this
show
is the
me
external one, where I talked about exchange rate fluctuations and natural occurrences.
Okay, I didn't get it well. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, so I'm saying that there are things that can impact your cash flow, right?
Yeah.
Some of them are external, some of them are internal. For the ones that are external, some of the external ones, you don't have any control over it. For instance, All of us are here, and they said that Naira went up to 1,005 against $1. What can you do about it? You don't have any control about it, right? But it's impacting your cash flow, because if you wanted to buy 10 products, now you will be able to buy only 5, for instance. So the external cash flow problems that I mentioned is just for us to know that there are things that we cannot manage, but those things that we cannot manage, we may not need to focus on them.
Okay.
But there are things that we can manage, and those are the ones that we should focus on. For example, when COVID-19 came, nobody among us could stop COVID-19, right? But COVID-19 impacted our business. It impacted our cash. By the time they did, after the lockdown, by the time they lifted the restrictions, some of us did not have money for business anymore, because we already used our business money to feed, to survive, you know, to be alive until that period. So some of those things are external things that we may not be able to control. I just mentioned it for us to know that there are other things that can impact your cash flow, but you may not have control over them.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Hello, ma.
Somebody said I should go back to the last
Yes,
slide.
ma. I have a question.
Yes, please.
Okay, ma. My question is on LIFO, you call it, last in, first in out. Please, I want to know, you mentioned,
LIFO.
yes, LIFO. You mentioned one of the benefits as nearness, right? It's easy to access it, and I want to know if there's any other benefit that should make me want to use that strategy.
So basically, it's just the ease of use. It's just easy for you to use. That's just it, basically. And because of depending on the business type. So if you're dealing in non-perishable goods, if you're dealing in things that cannot spoil, you cannot be bothered. Whichever one you sell, cannot be bothered. For example, if you're selling something like television, for instance, they will not spoil, right? It will not expire. It will not, you cannot be bothered. Instead of me to be going inside to be looking for those ones I bought first, make a cuckoo sell to customer from this one, right? So, but again, like I said, different inventory management techniques are suitable for different kinds of businesses. If you're selling real estate like land, if you buy one estate today and you portion it into 100 plots, and that's the one you bought today, then tomorrow you buy another 200 plots. You cannot be bothered which one you sell first, because land does not spoil, if you get what I'm saying.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Yeah. Do we have any further questions? If you don't want to talk, you can put it in the chats. I will look at it. If we don't have any further questions, I want you to use this opportunity to tell me at least one thing, at least one. We have stayed here for up to 2 hours, going to 2 hours. I want you to tell me at least one thing, one takeaway from this class. One, at least one. You can tell me more, but at least one takeaway. I would want to be seeing your comments, because if you don't have anything that you're taking out of this class, it means that we have wasted our time.
God forbid. One of the things I've learned is the idea of people shouting sold out, and somebody wants to join and go and sell below their own distance.
Okay.
You know? So when people are saying sold out, find out how much did they buy? Where did they buy from? What quality? It's not all about saying sold out. The important thing is not selling out, but price your products properly. That one enter.
Okay. Yes. Okay. That's fine. That one enter.
Well.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Keep your comments coming in. Kelechi has said that it is necessary to use technology where applicable. Very, very important. Thank you. We've got up to 20 people here. What
Separate
is your
yourself from the
takeaway?
business. Separate yourself from your business. Your business
Separate
money is
yourself
not
from your
your
business. Good.
the
Your business
business
money is
money
not
is
your
not your
money.
money.
Your business money is not your money. Separate yourself from your business. Your business money is not your money. This is really entering. Who else?
Yes. I also learned that when you are doing a business, you as a person, you are different from your business. If, for example, you are going hungry, on no account must your business go hungry. So just like our MD said, separating yourself from your business is very important for your business to succeed.
Yeah. Stock taking must be done regularly. It's only the same set of people that, the other people in this class, you did not learn anything. Hey. Other people in this class, people did not learn anything.
In addition, madam, most of the times people will come to me and say, madam, I need money, borrow me money, can I have this, can I lend them money? I told them, no, I don't have money. They will be thinking, a home, madam, affable home, it doesn't have money. They know I've not been paid. The reason, because I separated myself from my business.
From your business.
Affable home is a legal entity on its own. I have my personal account. I am being paid. I've not been paid, so that's why I don't have money to give you. They will be doubting me. Madam, no, don't even say it. So that is it.
They would think you should take affable money to give them.
Yes, I give them.
Business money is different. Business money is different.
That is it, though.
Buy your own products. Yes, Uchenna Amarachi said, buy your own products. Buy your own products. If you keep taking it, other people will take their own as well. Yes. Be on time to the place of your business. Yeah. So this one is for the Yawoga them. Yawoga, go to your place of business and know what is going on there. Yes, do not give more than you receive. Don't sell on credit if you're not getting on credit from your supplier. Yes, because what are you going to use to pay? How are you going to pay? How are you going to pay your supplier? Who else? Who else? All right.
Bookkeeping is also important in business. It will enable you to take record of all your sales, all your inventory.
Bookkeeping. Bookkeeping. Are you people hearing it? Bookkeeping. Please, if you cannot afford software, use pen and paper. See, these things are hard, but you know, nothing good comes easy. As you are looking at me like this, I'm doing weight loss. When our weight loss coach will command us to do exercise 1 hour in the morning, my body will be paining me, but I will do it. Now, go and do bookkeeping for your business. It will pay you, but you have to do it. When you start reaping the benefits, you will not share the money with me, or you will not come and say, Chibuzor, come and take. Oh, you will enjoy the benefit, only you. Now I'm asking you to do it. Bookkeeping is important. Thank you, madam. So somebody has said, Chizoba said, I've learned that it's important to take stock of your inventory, be it monthly, quarterly, or every 6 months. This cannot be overemphasized. Please.
Okay, madam, I want to ask a question. Is there any advice as a chartered accountant you have for our realtors out there? Because in as much as the realtor does not have any shop, how do they manage their own cash? Because Affable Home, as a matter of fact, we are paying some people up to 2 million, 1 million. How do realtors manage cash?
I want to understand in what aspects you mean how realtors manage cash. Is it how?
you talked about cash management.
Yeah.
Now, a realtor who doesn't have shop,
yeah,
he or she is solely on commission. He or she earns from Affable Home. What advice do you have for such a person in terms of cash management in a time like this?
So you know that what we are saying for cash management applies to everyone. Now, if you are a realtor and you are earning commission, you have to decide what you are doing. Is it a business, or what you are doing, is it your job? Now, if you want to do it as that you are doing a business, maybe you are earning commission from Affable Homes, you are earning commission from another another big real estate agent, you are earning commission from different people. So for instance, maybe you are registered with multiple different what is it called? Real estate agencies. You have to decide if you are doing it as a business or if it is your job. So if you are taking it as that it is your paid employment, remember again that there are expenses that you make to be able to get that commission. For example, you have to call prospects, you have to go on site visits, you have to do different things. All those transportation, you have to go for meetings, all those expenses that you engage yourself in to be able to earn that commission. Are you planning for them? How are you planning for them from your commission? If you have a prospect who wants to talk to you, are you going to say, "Oga, I don't have money for Uber. Will you book Uber for me?" Sometimes they will look at you like you are not a serious person. You don't even understand what you want to do, right? So if you are you are doing it as you are doing a business, you also know that you have things that you are paying for. You have expenses that you are doing. Is there a way that you are bringing out small money from that your commission to be putting it separate to be able to meet up those your obligations? There are things you may even have to attend, events where you can go and look for prospects, those big events that they are doing. Sure, they used to buy tickets for it, or is it free? You will buy tickets, right? Sometimes you need to travel out of states. Who will sponsor you? That is still how you do your own cash management. So whatever happens, whatever we are saying applies to everybody. Whether you are doing it as a business, or whether you are earning commission, or whether you have a different business that has products and things like that. And if you are also dealing with prospects or clients, the same thing applies. Make sure that your account, it is very easy for you to get money from them in a way that your integrity is not affected. It's not today you give this person an account number that has Onyoma Emeka, First Bank, and this thing. Then the next day, they refer you to somebody. Then you now say, that Onyoma Emeka account, they have blocked it. Now pay me into Omakansi Biwa, like different things. So you also maintain I'm telling people that have shop that they should make their account, first open a business account or reserve one of your multiple accounts as what you are using for your business. Make sure that you have one. This is the one that you are using for your business. Be consistent with it. If you deal with me today and I refer you to my friend will now say, this guy has said I should pay him, or there is something that's supposed to come to you. See the account number that they sent to me. And I'll say, no, this is not the account I paid with. Though. When you start doing like that, doubts has started coming in. The integrity, your trust level has started going down. So whether you are a real estate person, whether you are doing cash management for your own business, whether you are earning commission, everything that we have on this slide apply to you. Do investments. You will not regret it. Do investments. Look at, we have multiple other things that we have on this slide. What did we say? What did we say? Review your credit policies. Even though that you are not buying anything, there are some of the meetings you know that you cannot go. It's not every time. All of us know how much transportation is now. It's not every time they call you, you jump on the road. Sometimes offer something else. Can we get on a Zoom meeting? You can see me, I can see you. It will be like we are having a physical meeting. You know, you don't have to say that that is because transport is expensive, but you know how to say it. It's not every time you jump on, what is it called, Uber, and be going. When you are doing all that, you are depleting your own cash reserve. How are you sure you are going to get it back? Separate yourself from your business. The same thing that we have said, it still applies to you. If you are doing your realtor thing as a business, you should be serious about separating yourself from it. If you collect your multiple commissions from the different real estate agencies that you have registered with, you pay yourself salary from it. The other one is what you are using to run your business. Because you are not going to continue doing it for the rest of your life. One day, you want to grow to the point that you can buy your own real estate and sell to others and pay them commission. Did I answer your question, madam?
Yes, exactly.
So we've got more people saying, I've learned that it's important to take the stock of your inventory, be it monthly, quarterly. Yes, please, very important. I'm taking away the better strategy of making a combo of high and low selling goods. Very, 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 very important. Sometimes it is you that will push out those products. It is you that will push them out. Have names for your products. This is what you learned. Yeah, Dekemi said, have names for your products. Very important. And tag them. I have learned that I should have a name for my products. Apex Group. Yeah. Realtors can also use their commission to buy properties. Yeah, Esther Odofia. Yes, very correct. Hope we can get the slides after the class. If you want it, I can send it over to the admin. It's not a problem if you want it. So it's 11 o'clock. And it's been 2 hours well spent. Thank you everyone who's been here. Thank you the management of Affable Homes. Thank you the admin. Thank you the MD, Madam Chidimma Akazue. I thank everyone who's made this training possible. And for everyone who's attended, I am rooting for you. I am rooting for you to win. I am rooting for you. From here is goodbye.
Okay, wow. Madam, we appreciate you. Goodbye.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you, Madam Chibu.
Thank you so much for the time that you brought, Mrs. Chibuzor Maduekwe. We really appreciate the efforts that you put out to train us on this topic. And I'm sure every one of us will benefited more from it. So if you are joining us,
thank you.
Please, the slide, please.
Don't worry, I'll send it to the platform. So like I was saying, if you are joining us for the first time, we say thank you for being a part of the class. Now, this is how we in Affable Homes Limited, we organize trainings like this. We have different speakers who we have used to train us on different topics that will help you to move your business forward, especially as the economy is not friendly. The training comes up every second Thursdays of every month, and we in advance also. Then, if you wish to have digital training, like if you want to learn some digital skills, we have trainings in our office that you can enroll in order to learn. We have things like digital marketing, cinematography, public speaking, and also if you want to learn sales and marketing, we offer trainings like this where we invite you to come to the office and see how you can also be a part of it. So in absence of any other questions, we wish to end the class now. We thank you all for joining us.
Thank you, Affable Homes. Our admin, and thank you,
Affable
Homes. Thank you, Affable Homes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you. Class, it's tight. Imagine me. Tight. Thank you, Affable Homes. Honestly.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Join me and thank Affable Homes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Affable Homes.
Thank you.
Is that just
I'm ending the class now.
Thank you so much.
From the speaker, I'll drop it on the platform.
Thank you so much.
Please help us to bring others in the next class.
All right.
How do they join? How do they join?
With the link now.
It's absolutely free. You are not paying to join. Invite them with the link.
Okay, I can send the links to them.
Yes.
All right. All right. Thank you so much.
People are really
Thank you, Affable MD. It's a nice program.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mama. God bless you, Ma.
You're welcome.
Please add me
Thank you.
Nice day all. Bye.
Please. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Have a nice day. You all.
I you too. Bye bye.